This is Nicole Dyer at Family Locket, and in this video, I'm talking about making an outline to help with genealogy report writing. And before you get started with writing your research report, it can be helpful to think through all of the different sections of your report and what you'd like to talk about and put it into a logical order. So putting things in an outline is a really important pre-writing step. And this video is an excerpt from our monthly Research Like a Pro office hours, so I hope you enjoy it. So our tips for report writing. Here's a report writing example on the left that has an outline at the beginning. It's actually a table of contents, but I do like how it shows an example of an outline because our first tip is to make an outline of your findings when you're getting ready to write your research report. And in school, I was just at parent-teacher conferences today, and we talked a lot about pre-writing and how that is really a helpful skill before a student writes an essay, because it's daunting to sit down and have to write a 5-paragraph essay or however long it is. But if you have an outline that you've already worked on and you know what you can write for that paragraph, it kind of helps take away that overwhelm. So there's a lot of different ways that the middle school in our area encourages the kids to do pre-writing, from graphic organizers where they brainstorm things in a graphic way, to a simple outline, to bucketing evidence in different documents. And since we in our research have research logs, we can kind of use our research log to help us make our outline. So looking at our log, we can group things into different record types. We can just look at the order that we found things, whatever makes sense for your report, and you can make an outline from that. Then you'll begin writing one section at a time, and hopefully that will help you accomplish your report rather than feeling overwhelmed about it. Another thing that happens to me, at least, I don't know if this happens to you, is that as I'm writing my reports, I often feel tempted to go do more research to find the answer to this one thing I want to know so I can add it in. And that can make the process of finishing the report really slow because you're constantly abandoning the writing to do some more research. So I recommend, and I'm going to do this myself tomorrow as I write my 14-day challenge report, to resist the temptation to do more research. And when I get that idea of what to do, I'll put it in my future research section, and that's going to help me finish my report and mark it off my list. All right. So back to talking about being focused on our report writing. Don't do any more research, just write. And then remember that this part of your process is to focus on writing about what you already found. And so we don't want to go do any more research because then we have to log it and we have to make citations and it will take a lot longer. Then one thing you can do if you want to, here's a fun tip that you can do: add a table of contents to the start of your project when you're all done. And if you've been using the headings in Google Docs or Word, then it will make the creation of your table of contents really easy. So I have a little video here showing how to do this in Google Docs. And if you use Word, it's pretty simple there too. I just didn't do that one. So you're going to go in Google Docs up to Insert and go all the way down on this menu to the last thing, Table of Contents. And you can choose plain text, dotted, or links. I chose dotted. And that is all you have to do. It's easy as that. If you've been using these styles, these headers, then you already have the outline kind of created on the sidebar there and the navigation bar, and then it can easily be inserted with page numbers at the beginning of your report. I decided to put it after the objective, but you could put it first. Sometimes I'll make a cover page for a research report that has the title, and then the next page will be the table of contents, and then the next page will include the objective and the known facts.